nice to be here. Thank you guys all for coming. I have a lot of old friends in the audience, which is nice to have support. I really like seeing that. But I did realize that all my old friends are now just white guys dating Asian women. So that's tough. Well, it's not tough. I'm happy for them. You know, I'm proud. I'm proud of them. We grew up in Vancouver, which is cool. We grew up in Vancouver, and that is the quintessential Vancouver mixed race couple, you know? You guys know, I love that couple. You know, the one where like the girl's Asian and the guy is gay? I love that couple. That's my favorite couple. Hell yes, this is cool. It's nice to be here. It's nice to like not be on my phone for 2 seconds. I don't know about you guys, but I'm like so addicted to doom scrolling right now. Is anyone else? Thank you, honest people. Do you guys ever get those like notifications about like how many hours a day you look at your phone? Yeah? Is it bad? Be honest. Yeah? How many?
I don't want to say.
11? Holy shit, you should just get a job at this point. That's like actually pretty bad. You're working overtime at the phone factory, you know? That's great. I'm about 8 hours a day because I have a job and you know, they make $1 while I make a dime, so I'm gonna scroll on company time, you know? It's nice to just like get off the phone. You ever like just close your eyes and you're like, I need to get off my phone. So I found out if you want to stop looking at your phone, you can do this thing or you can put it into black and white mode. Has anyone, you've tried this? Isn't it so terrible? Holy shit. I'm still doom scrolling, but it's like even sadder doom scrolling. I'm like, I didn't know that got worse. That's terrible. That's so bad. Like, have you jerked off in black and white yet? Have you tried that one? It's weird. I'm pretty sure they haven't done it since the 40s, you know? I think this guy's from the 40s. He's like, back in my day, all the porn was white and white, so I don't know what the... Oh. Thank you, Scarf Man. That's fun. Little applause break from the heated rivalry gang. That's fun. This is good. I just got back from Toronto. Any Ontario in the house? Hell yeah. Toronto's sick. It's very cool, but you guys don't say thank you on the bus. Pretty fucked up, yeah, I gotta say. I don't know. I'm from Vancouver. I always say thank you. Do you guys say thank you on the bus? Yeah. You gotta say thank you on the bus, because I didn't pay for a fare, and I feel like I gotta give the guy something, you know? He's working hard. I don't know. I also have a little car, and I always park in those small car spots, and I don't know why I do it, because there's like nothing more emasculating than the small car spot. You might as well say, get in here, you little cuck. And then I park it and the spot's like, is it in yet? I'm like, oh, let me try a different angle. I can figure this out, baby. That's good. Are you guys a couple? Married. How long you guys been a couple for? Married for?
4 months.
4 months. Oh, that's fresh. That's fresh. You gotta mix it up. You guys do like a role playing at this point? I'm sorry I even asked that. That's a lot. I can't even look at you while I ask that. That's terrible. I only ask because my girlfriend wants to try role playing with me, and I'm like, I role play as a straight guy every night. I don't know what you want from me. Any single people in the crowd? No, that's cool. This might make you feel better. My brother actually got dumped on Valentine's Day. Yeah. You guys are odd. I think that's cool. I think that's a liberated woman, you know? Most romantic day of the year, being like, you ain't a bitch, not today. I don't know, we felt bad. We're trying to like brainstorm places for him to meet a new lady. And I was like, you come with me to a farmer's market, but that's all lesbians. And then I was, come with me to an open mic, but that's all autistic incels. And then I was thinking, I was like, you met your last 2 girlfriends in high school and that worked out pretty well. Maybe you could try that again. I don't know. Pretty good the first time. I just got this haircut. Way too big of an applause. My mom did it. She cuts my hair, always has, always will. I was feeling pretty good about this haircut until I went out in public and I realized that the only other people with this hair are just masculine lesbians. You know? And then they always come up to me, they're like, who cut your hair? And I'm like, my mom. And they're like, what's her number? I'm like, can we chill for 5 seconds? That's a lot. I don't know. I love lesbians. I have a lot in common with lesbians, as you can tell. I'm also tough for a girl. They told me I'd be a home hardware lesbian. I just like love vests. And I was wondering, I don't know if you have lesbians in your life, but I was wondering why every single lesbian has a carabiner. You know? I have a carabiner because I'm a lesbian. And I pull this thing out. They're like, whoa, you're strapped up. That's a lot. That's a lot of carabiner. That's a lot of carabiner. And I was like, why does every lesbian have a carabiner? And I think I figured it out. I think it's so when they're scissoring, they can strap into each other. It's like for leverage. Are any lesbians in the crowd tonight? Confirm. Okay, we're just gay guys. That's cool. The unemployment rate. The unemployment rate in this country recently dropped to the lowest it's been in decades. I don't know if you heard this, but it happened the same week I got a job, and it just felt like a bit of a personal attack. Like, was I the guy holding back Canada this whole time? Weird way to find out you're a bottom 1%, you know? I knew I was a bottom, but not the 1% part. That's crazy. No, I don't know. I feel like we're all broke because my brother was like, do you think stripping is sex work? I'm like, kind of a good question. It's kind of like sex work adjacent, but they're not like having sex, right? But then I'm thinking, I'm like, any job that you perform sexily could be considered sexy work, right? Like firefighters? Yeah, notoriously sexy workers. Or police officers? Okay, used to be sexy workers. They're all sexy bastards now. It's very confusing. I don't know, man. Okay, horse cops, though. Sexy and majestic. Centaurs? That's a hot job. That's a really hot job. I remember my very first job ever when I was 13 years old was at this place in East Vancouver. You guys might know it. It was the big pink ice cream store called La Casa Gelato. Do you guys? Hell yeah. Shut up. They have the world record for the most flavors of ice cream. I sampled every flavor in one night, gave myself lactose intolerance. It was crazy. It was crazy. And I remember working there one day, 13 years old, and like the oldest guy I'd ever seen walked in. He was like 80 or 90, and he wanted to sample vanilla. I was like 90 years on this planet. You never tried vanilla? I was like, okay, let's go for it. So he was like, here's a little sample, geezer. So I gave him a little sample of that vanilla, and then he ate it out of my hands while staring me in the eyes. I was like, it's my first job ever, and I'm already a sexy worker. This is crazy. I have a girlfriend. She's a bisexual lady, and she decided I was the best of both worlds, which is always tough. So, you know, but it's kind of nice because every girl I've ever dated came out as gay after dating me. So this time, I was like, I'll start gay and scare her straight. You know, I'll go the other way. She actually has a IUD as well. I don't know. She had a copper IUD. Is anyone in here?
You can ask her.
Got a copper ID crowd? Yeah? Okay, cool. That's sick. No one? We're just raw dogging it. That's fun. That's fun. Yeah, she has a copper ID, which is, I don't know if you know what a copper ID is. It's like a spool of copper that they put into her cervix and it like kills sperm. It's kind of like a proactive coat hanger. It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. It's pretty smart though. But she got rid of it. She got rid of it. It was causing her so much problems. They're like really hard on the body. She's like, I'm sick of feeling like this. Like, you figure out her birth control. Like, what are you gonna do? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna scrap that copper to pay for this baby we're about to have. I got no plans, baby. No plans. But I recently met her dad. And I was like, it's nice. I was like, but hypothetically, is he the guy that I have to ask for your hand in marriage? And she's like, that's so stupid. Like, it's so archaic. I'm not like property. You're not trying to like sell me off. But I kind of like to haggle. I kind of wanted to go to the old man and be like, you know that old cow of yours I've been fucking for the last 3 years? I think I'm ready to buy, okay? Let's talk turkey. You're supposed to spend 3 months' salary on a ring, but that's, when you're a comedian, it's like $65. I don't know. Worst comes to worst, I can just melt down her IED and give it back to her. All right, thank you guys so much. It's been me.